Aloha, I'm Soraya Luterna. I'm one of the top real estate agents right here on the Big Island, and I help sellers get top dollars for their home, but also buyers relocate to the Big Island who are looking for second homes, luxury homes, or investment properties. One of the biggest concerns that my clients have is they don't know where to look or where to live on the Big Island. So when they're decided that they want to move here because they've been coming for years or they came on a trip and they thought it was a fantastic place to live, typically they don't really know what they're looking for, they just know their price point. So I thought this would be a very good video to explain to you guys the different types of lifestyle and where my clients typically buy or where we end up focusing most of our searches. So if you're somebody who's at home considering living on the Big Island, I hope this video is helpful to kind of show you, okay, these are the different type of lifestyle and maybe you should consider looking in those areas. Stay tuned until the end because I think there is one area that you may not have considered, and typically when I pitch that to my clients, they always end up buying there. So stay tuned until you get my little tip. Here are the top 6 lifestyles that my clients typically ask me about. Number 1 is high-end luxury living. That would be if you're looking to live more in a resort-like environment. So you're looking for typically either a townhome, a single-family home, or a condo that's a large condo where you get a lot of space for your family. And typically you'll have access to a beach there that's owner-only, or it's very difficult for the public to get to. Typically you'll have multiple pools, one's for kids, one there are lap pools, one there are more social where everyone can go to, adults only, things of that nature. Most of the time those neighborhoods are gated. You have access to a owner-only golf, owner-only dining experiences, social events for owners only. Most of the time you have tennis, pickleball tournaments, things of that nature. And it's kind of a place where my clients are looking to come and not have to worry about, taking kids anywhere or worrying about anything. They can just go and do their own thing. And then you as a couple or with adults, you have a lot of places where you can go and really enjoy yourself as well. The second type of client that I get is mostly an investor. So that'll be people who are looking for areas where they can get high occupancy, high turnover, where the property will either pay for itself or make some type of profit as well. So those are more people who are very focused on just getting a property that will pay for itself, and maybe they'll use it for 2 months to 3 months out of the year. The third type of lifestyle is second homes in Hawaii around the $1.5 million price point. Most of the time, those types of clients are looking to move to Hawaii and use the property for 6 months or so. And then the rest of the year, they want it to be in a safe environment or a place where they don't have to worry about a break-in or burglary, anything of that nature. They can really send their friends, family, things like that, but the house can be locked up and without any issues for a while. Most of the time, they're looking to be close to hospitals, beaches, any type of lifestyle thing that they're interested in, whether it's pottery, farming, things like that. They want to be really close to town so that they can do their everyday activities there. The fourth type of lifestyle is luxury primary homes or second homes that are around 3.5 million. Those types of clients typically, they want a home that has almost all of the amenities of resort living. So it has to have its own pool, a spa, maybe sometimes a sauna. It's a very nice piece of property. Most of the time they're looking for land. So they want 2 to 3 acres, sometimes upwards of 5 acres. The home typically needs to be bigger for people in that price point because they will do a lot of entertaining in the house. So they want en suites, they want 4-bedroom, 4 baths, 4-bedroom, 4.5 baths, that type of bigger home for Hawaii. And they want to be close to all of the attractions so that when they are entertaining people, they can go and do a lot of things. So typically they'll be right outside of resort areas or right within 15 to 20 minutes from all of the big entertainment areas. So the fifth one is full-time living around $700,000. Most of the time, my clients who are in that price range, that's their primary home. They're looking to live in Hawaii in an affordable way. So they're looking most of the time to be close to their work, to be close to their kids' school, maybe to the ocean as well. They're looking to be close to the ocean. They want to have a really short commute, hospitals, grocery stores, all that stuff needs to be really nearby. Most of the time it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. The sixth type of buyer that I get is a hobby farm. So it's somebody who's looking to ditch the city life and come to Hawaii, have a really nice little home on a little plot of land where they can have a hobby farm. So hobby farm can be coffee, because we grow a lot of coffee in Hawaii, or some type of tropical fruit, or they want to have, chickens and llamas and things like that, and just have fun with it. Just grow a whole bunch of local produce, have their little home, and that will be their hobby on a daily basis. If you're a high-end luxury buyer and you're thinking about buying on the Big Island, typically the neighborhoods that you're going to be looking into are going to be Kohala, which is in Kona, Kukio, Hualalai, or Kulia. Kulia is a little bit less of a resort living. That's why I'd leave it as last. But those are the type of resort living areas in Kona where you have everything included. They have beautiful clubs. They have beautiful pools. Kohala especially, I would say, it has so much to offer. Kukio is more for people who are more reserved, but still have almost like this area where they can go into and everything's really quiet. While Kohala is quiet if you want it to be, but it also has a ton of stuff for children or for entertainment and things like that. So it can be very, very active. While in my mind, Kukio is a little bit more chill. Hualalai is extremely private. So if you're looking for an area where no one will know that you're there, where you have nobody who will bother you and you have your own little place to yourself, I would say Hualalai is a great choice. Mauna Kea communities are always a big hit, mostly because you have access to all of the Mauna Kea hotel amenities. Most of the time you have a single family homes. Sometimes some of those newer ones, single family homes, are zoned for short-term vacation rentals, so in a resort zone. So you can rent them out if you wanted to while you're away. So they can be quite profitable. The Kohala Coast gated communities are also a big hit for people in that price point. So right along the Kohala Coast, you're within 15, maybe 20 minutes from Mauna Kea, the big beaches, things of that nature. So you still have a quick access to that. But in those communities, you typically have a lot of privacy, it's gated, and you have a lot of land. So you have beautiful views that are typically unobstructed. If you're an investor, most of the time you're looking for condos that are in a Kona area or in a Waikoloa area. Those are the main places where you have the type of return that most of my clients are looking for. So here we're talking price point that vary between $350,000 all the way to $3.5 million, depending on what you're looking for. You have proximity to the beach, grocery stores, all the stuff that tourists are looking for when they're coming to Kona. If you're looking for a second home around 1.5 million-ish, then most of the time my clients in this price point are looking in the Kona area, Waikoloa area, or Waimea area. It kind of depends on the type of lifestyle that you're looking for. Are you looking to be cooler? Are you looking to be really close to the prime beaches? Or are you just looking to be in Kona and then have a quick access to everything and kind of drive around this way? So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Popular neighborhoods in the Kona area for clients in this price point are going to be Kona Vistas, Iolani is one of them, Holualoa area, Palisades, and Kealakekua. Kealakekua is more jungly, and that's been kind of tougher for some of my clients who really like that area in that price point. All right, luxury primary or second homes around 3.5 million. Those are the hardest clients. I have to be really honest. So if you're a buyer who's in this price point, I apologize, but you have so many choices. And that's why I think it's very difficult for you guys to make a choice. Most of the time it's very, very tricky because they can afford homes in the 2.5 million that fit everything on paper, but then are missing something. And then the homes that they really like are typically in the 4.5 to 5 million that fit exactly everything that they're looking for. So it's more like about figuring out what's important to you and reeling it into your budget. 3.5 million, you can afford so many things. You can have land, you can have a pool and a view, or you can be in a gated area. So it really depends on the type of lifestyle and really understanding what you want and what's important to you. Unless you want to up your budget, you can do that too. Full-time living around 700,000. So those are the people who are looking to live in Kona, who work here, who are the life of the Big Island in a way. So most people in this price point are looking in the Kea'au area. So basically we're looking around Hilo. So we're looking around Kea'au, HPP, which is Hawaiian Paradise Park, Volcano, and Mountain View. And sometimes on Zillow it says Pahoa. So the main thing about buyers who are looking in that price point is you don't want to get too far to the right, so too far east towards the Pahoa area, because then you'll start to be in lava zone 1, lava zone 2, and your insurance prices will be higher, or you might not be able to get lending in that price point. I know the properties are beautiful, but then it becomes a cash deal. All right, so for my hobby farmist, it really depends on what you're looking to grow, right? So a lot of times the people who come to me who are very interested in having a hobby farm, they know what they want to grow, but they don't know where it grows. The Big Island has so many different microclimates. It's really important to know the requirements of the plant or the animal that you're looking to farm. And so typically, because the land is so fertile, you're gonna end up in the northeast side along that coast. That soil is very soft, very easy to work with. A lot of people grow sweet potato, taro, things of that nature along that coastline. The land is typically very affordable, mostly because you don't have utilities there, so you have to bring in your own solar, your own water, things like that. One thing to note though, if you're looking at areas around there, is that there are flash flood warnings along, the east side. It's always like that in Hawaii. Every island's east side is typically more wet than the west side. And there, one of the things that you really need to look into are the flood zones. So making sure that you're building in areas that don't have a route of water to go that way, or same thing about your plants or your animals, that everything is safe and sound from that point of view. So typically those buyers are looking in Kea'au, Kealakekua, or along that coast. Oh, the little tip that everyone's looking for, so if you're not considering that area, I think you really should be, and that is Hawaii. Hawaii is one of those places that's still very remote, very Hawaii, and also has beautiful views, and it's cool. So it has almost like this trifecta of Hawaii life, ocean views, and cool, which is really hard to find and also affordable. But one of the things that you have to know when you're looking in that area is that it is very windy. The tip of the Big Island is a very windy area, but check out homes over there and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to hearing from you if you're looking for a home, or if you have any questions about the Big Island, drop a comment and then I'll try to make a video about it. Aloha!